I'm Adrian LaRoda, the chairman of the Caribbean Network of Fisherfolk organizations. We represent 17 countries in the CARICOM base, and our board membership consists of representatives from each of those countries. We advocate on behalf of fisher cooperatives, national fisher organizations, and primary fisherfolk organizations. Climate justice is an important issue for fisherfolk, particularly Caribbean fisherfolk, as we suffer annually the effects of tropical storms and hurricanes. These seasonal storms are becoming worse. The events are becoming more frequent, and the impact on fisher communities is, in some instances, has been devastating. People of small communities, the impact on us will be greater because a lot of our constituents are not of people of the ability to be able to quickly recover from sometimes these catastrophic events. That's why we are interested in the climate justice approach to climate change, because we also have the view that the greatest offenders or contributors to the negative impacts on our environment for climate change should be the people who actually have to contribute more to mitigate these things these effects that are thrust upon small communities and small constituencies like ours. We're not an organization that have the resources to be able to singly fight these injustices. We're handicapped by resources, and we're handicapped by manpower. That's why we join and we partner with other organizations who are in that fighting or basically implementing programs to address climate change and the like. We make our presence felt through supporting initiatives where fishers are going to get will have the greatest impact and benefit from any policy that is derived as a result of fighting, mitigating the effects of climate change. A lot of our members have been benefiting from the safety at sea training. These programs have been done in a number of countries, so fishers were able to get the benefit of those programs. Safety at sea, meaning the use and procurement of apparatus to keep them safe at sea, radios, communication equipment, that sort of thing. Other fishers have been able to benefit from the better use of equipment, so that equipment such as the fish aggregating device, equipment, and teach them how to maximize their yield from the fads. There are a number of challenges that we are facing, but in the short term, and what we have found is of greatest effect, and it has been happening not just in the Bahamas, but regionally, is coastal development. Fishers are seeing the impact of development in areas that affect mangroves. Fishers are seeing the impacts of development in areas where reef systems are impacted through the construction of marinas and that sort of thing. And of course, there is also industrial pollution, IIU fishing as a result of it. IIU fishing is also another serious challenge. But in terms of climate change and the likes, it's the biggest threat to us is really coastal development. We are trying to get our board, our wider membership to understand and appreciate that through CNFO, while some things may be community specific, and we will work with those communities, we must consider the broader picture. And through that, the focus now is on the small scale fisheries guidelines. So, we try to balance the needs of our members through getting them to understand that some things are community specific, and we support them in their community-based approach to meeting some of their needs.